Okay, we'll just get started, and we're going to be recording this session, and we'll put it out so people that were not able to make it. I know it was not a lot of notice, but we felt it was good to get started and start explaining the things that have been changing in the last few months in regarding to online booking. So I'm going to start. Um, with just like an overview of what's happening in the industry with online reservations, online bookings, and how things have changed with the last year with the pandemic and what's happening even currently with online reservations. The first thing I wanted to show, if anyone can't hear me, you can always text. There's a chat box on your the GoToChat, or you can just unmute yourself and you can just holler in if you have any questions. Okay. And so let me just get started. We have a few things we want to show and kind of introduce you what's happening and what are the new things that we've been working on. If you look on my screen here, you can see I have pulled out an article by eHotelier about what's happening in the space with the last year, what's changed. And I'm going to put a link on this link also in the chat window so you can read this entire article. And it's really a very interesting article. This is just the one that I picked, but there are multiple studies done over the last year in terms of what's happening with the online reservations, what's happening with the OTAs, and what's happening with Google coming into the marketplace with OTAs. Okay, so I'm just going to pull up one of the. I mean, this is a large article. It's a big article, but if you go all the way to the bottom, I just want to just highlight this one piece of it, which kind of gives a kind of summarizes everything into what's happening now after the pandemic and what's the future of online reservations. And I'm going to read this out. In this article, we say that we saw that the online booking landscape has drastically evolved over the pandemic with the OTA monopoly weakened. When they say OTA monopoly weakened, you can see up in the article it says that Booking.com dropped their ad budget for about 50%. Expedia dropped their spend on marketing spend by 80%. I mean, that's kind of average. That's what they're saying. It does is, of course, is that it's weakened the importance of the OTAs, and it's given us a space for individual websites, individual bookings for individual hotels and resorts to be able to highlight their property and be able to compete with the big boys. Because if in the past, if you do a search for a specific location for a property, if you have the domain, even if you search, let's just say you're going to search for Skylar now, and then you would see that there's you won't even see them in the top 10, because all the top 10 spots are taken by Expedia, Booking.com, all these major players, right? Because of the ad budget. So now that's all being changed right now. So I think that's what they mean here. So let me just keep going down. So hotels have a unique chance to climb their way near the top of the online booking industry. However, Booking.com, Expedia, and other major booking platforms are simply bidding their time before an inevitable comeback. As international travel slowly starts to resume, OTA's marketing efforts will soon be in full swing, and hotels must be prepared to meet them with a solid acquisition strategies. So I think it's really so that's why in the last 6 months, a lot of property management companies have really pushed this website concept for promoting websites and getting into that business of doing websites. We used to do websites many years back. We really kind of went away from that, and we kind of had another partner that kind of we sent our website clients to them. They actually went out of business last year, and so we took back some of their clients as well. But at the same time, we started seeing that this is becoming a very key strategy for getting online reservations. So that's one of the reasons, like some of our competitors, all of us, we're like, okay, we need to get back into this one so that we can really, push the hotels' websites ahead of what's happening with Booking.com, Expedia. All right. So now you see the market space changing. So here it says, moving forward, the future of online bookings is uncertain, although the ball is in the hotel's court. Either hoteliers choose to go back to their old pre-COVID ways and watch OTAs take over the online markets once again, or they decide to give themselves the means for their ambitions. So basically, it's right now, this is a good spot right now for hotels to jump in and start building booking engines, SEO, so we have added SEO into our mix along with our hotel sites as well. We do that for our own properties, right? So our own websites. So we started adding that piece as well. So now take this, what's happening in the industry, now add Google to this piece. Now Google basically launched a new program where what they can do is when you go to google.com and you search for a hotel let's just say Houston hotels. So I'm just going to say Houston or hotels in Houston. Of course, Houston is pretty large marketplace, but if you look at this, the very top what section you're seeing right now is this is what they call the Google free listing and Google ad listings. Okay, so this was never that. This was launched in March or April of this year, and then if you look at it, this is the top section, is completely driven by Google. And then later on is when you can start seeing TripAdvisor, Hotels.com, Booking.com, Expedia, and all these guys, are way down. But the top section is basically Google's new, they're coming. We did a webinar with Google. We were actually kind of surprised that Google reached out to us, wanted to see if we'd be interested in this program. So we got on a webinar with them. They had, I believe they have about 100 property management softwares worldwide. I think probably in the US we track probably about 10 other companies like us, with the PMS vendors. And basically we are able to push, like if you look at this one, all this data is Google. Basically the idea is Google does not want anybody to go from, let's just say somebody's looking for Grand Tuscany Hotel. Okay, they don't want you to leave this website to go to Booking.com. So if you go click on Booking.com or anything, it's going to take them off to Booking.com. So instead of that, they want everything right there on the website to make the bookings right in space. The people that were working with Google basically said, after the pandemic, they've opened up this market so that it'll help the online travel come back. There's no cost for it from the Google side. Okay. So in case you, let's just say you're looking at this website here, you see the top ones, of course you can go and see more, but I'm just going to click on this one. If you click on it right now, you're still within Google right now. If you look at the top header right there, you're still within Google. You're not going outside of Google. All right. So, and then they give you this option right here to be able to check availability. So this data that is being provided to them, rates and everything, is being pushed from the PMS directly to them. Just like how we push data to Expedia, Booking.com, this is basically what we're doing. We're pushing the data from your website to Google so that Google can show your website right there on the on Google itself. Okay, so if you look down, then you see Hotels.com, Booking.com, Expedia, and if you look at it here, it says Grand Tuscany Hotel official site. So they actually, at this point, you can either here or down there, you're able to basically, they're able to show, okay, your website is the official site, and now we can click directly to your booking engine. So you're not going through anything else, So now if I click on check availability, I don't know exactly what these guys, so they can go to your website or they can click on check availability, and then now they see there, what do we have? Okay, they have discount list rates. Okay, so you can go directly to the website, but also here, if you look at this this rates, of course it's all the same, but sometimes of course if you have low rates, that's another major piece that in the past we were not able to do, but now we would be able to do with the rate parity. So now we can directly click on here, go into their website, start making a booking, or so all at this point what will happen in Google's site, we are able to push everything from the PMS, from the property management, directly the rooms and rates and availability, and then the guests that are making a reservation click on it and they would come directly to your booking engine. Okay, so this is a major, it's a huge change in the industry. Basically, Google is competing with Expedia, Booking.com, and allowing hotels to do this at no cost at this point. I mean, this is what they said, in the last webinar we did with Google. They said at this point we are not charging the hotels to do this. You guys send us the data, we'll showcase it for them, and then there's no cost for it. So that's a good sign. They didn't say, I don't know, later on they'll charge something for it, but at least they said we don't have any cost for it at this point. Okay, so those are two major things that's happening in the industry as well. So I just want to just stop for a couple of minutes and just give a break and then see if there's any questions on these two things, just the change in the landscape of online bookings and what's happening with Google. Anybody else have any questions, any thoughts? Okay, if there's anything, Sarah, if you want to jump in, or anybody from our team want to jump in, also can jump in.
So just to clarify, because of course, I think that Google already might pull up location and maps, right? So, but what the extra piece that's getting pushed is then the pricing. Is that what it is?
Yeah, availability and pricing.
Okay.
So just like we would send data to Expedia, Booking.com, Airbnb, Expedia, Booking.com, and all their sites, we send rates, availability, right? The same thing is being pushed to Google.com. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to pull up another website from our site. This is the things that we are adding onto our. So this is the booking, website options that we're adding, to do for our clients. Is basically, we're able to build website, template-based website, or websites that are a little bit more customized websites. But basically, the biggest bang is that you get SEO-friendly, mobile-friendly websites. It'll be optimized with SEO key tags and things like that, meta tags and all that. So these are some of our, these are the benefits of, jumping on and getting an updated website, mobile friendly. If you're not mobile friendly, basically you're not even listed on Google. That's that was instituted almost last year, something like that. So we have several several websites here. I'm just going to show you a couple sites. These are more template-based sites. We have like 3 different levels of websites. So if you look at this Acorn Lodge, it's a very it's simple, very simple. It's a 5-page site, very basic. It gives you options to, and we have multiple templates you can choose from. Or what we could do is we could, if you have something that you like a site or some certain patterns, and we can use that to build a site. And this is what we call as the basic web builder package. All right, and then here's your booking engine. You can go through and your booking engine here. All right, and then about us, and your information that goes in here. So these are very, very simple, what we call as a 5-page site. Then let me just go to another one that we have, a little bit bigger. Is more of a little bit bigger site. This is out of Pittsburgh, so you can see a little bit more information, things like that. And of course, you can have your lodging, and then the units listed in here. And your booking, of course, your booking engine is going to be, you can book your units from there. And one of the things is you can do promo codes, things like that within your existing booking engine. I know like a lot of our clients are, there's a good group of clients that are still on version 2. We are trying, every time we get anybody that's having any issues on version 2, we are moving them to version 3, which is more contemporary, more mobile friendly site. So we're pushing for that. And also this one, some of the, like this one, if you look at this, you can click on a unit and go directly to that one. So what you can do is there are some certain So there's certain options that you can actually book a specific unit. And I'll just show you a sample of that one. So this property, they actually do, they click on, they have the units listed, right? And then so if they want to click on a specific unit and they want to just see availability for that specific unit, they can click on it. Then this is going to give them availability only for this unit, So that gives them, so like you look at the bottom, it's got these are all taken, so you see, amen. So that's what I mean. Any questions on that one? And Sarah, you can maybe jump in and just explain a little bit more. I know Sarah works more with the website clients, and I'll just show you this one thing, and I'll let Sarah pick up from here. Decorange is a little bit more. They're a little bit. I think they've been with us probably 10 years, I would say. But this is a much larger site, and then, you can use samples like, different, groups like that, Okay.
Sir, I would like to appreciate joining us in this webinar. We would like to know, according to this, it's similar like Booking.com and the other websites. Okay, so my question is, what about the commission according to this?
For Google, or which one?
No, for this website you're talking about. Okay, we need to know there's a commission according to the booking for this.
No, we don't. From Gracesoft, we do not charge commissions. We are a flat fee basis. There's no commissions on for Gracesoft. So if you want to know the pricing, if you just go to Gracesoft, this page, I'll send both these links. I'm going to put this links on your chat window, but I'll also email this to you guys. If you look at this one, these are the difference to the basic package, and we have two packages on. Okay.
Okay. We got it.
So, yes. So this is for this is the pricing for when we actually build out not only the booking engine, the online reservation, the booking engine that you see where the search and they can put in number of guests and then actually book the room. That is included with all of our easy InnKeeping packages. And so if you have not upgraded to this latest version, that's a free upgrade. And then the pricing that Mr. Gideon has been sharing, that refers to if you hire Gracesoft to also build out the other pages on your website. And so that's what she was showing, different types of websites, some that have many more pages and information. This Acorn Lodge is the most basic one, which is just 5 pages, and your online reservation. But the other sites he was showing, just have more pages and more information, images, and so there's just a different design fee for those. But all of this that Gideon has been displaying today is designed to link with our online reservation, which is, like he said, just it's a flat fee. It's included with your easy InnKeeping package.
Does that make sense? That answer your question?
And then Gideon, if you can go back to that page, description page about the websites.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Yep, okay, yep, yeah.
Yes, this one here. And so if you just kind of look a little bit at the description and the pricing section, I can just help explain that a little bit. And so if you have our company either build out or update your website in terms of design and content, so what's included in the services is, of course, we work with you in selecting a design and putting together the images, the information, And then the different setup pricing, it basically refers to the size of your site, how many pages we're working on. And then where it mentions SEO page, that's where Mr. Gideon was talking about. What that means is that we will take one of your main pages on your website and make sure that it has tags or kind of the technical keywords that will be picked up by like Google search engine. And so we kind of do that kind of technical work on behind the scenes so that your website is something that will be searchable. If they're searching for your location, they're searching for a hotel, where you're at, that'll help pull up your page in the search. And so that's what is meant by the SEO page. And then with our website hosting services, we also help manage like your domain name that has to get renewed, and you know, now everything requires the security as well. And so we manage those pieces as well for you. And of course, finally, mobile friendly optimization, making sure that if people are searching on a phone or a tablet, that everything is displaying well on those devices.
And so
Any
anyway,
questions on these services?
okay, so we'll keep going on this. Apart from that, you know, I know that some of the clients, you know, they like to sell other things on their sites apart from other than just your typical rooms, if you want to do any add-ons. So I'm just going to show you a site. You know, this is a wedding place in Virginia, or Vermont, sorry. So if they go, you know, so you're going to select your date, the availability. All right. So if you go, you know, you can see these, you know, images loaded. So this is a really nice. They've done taken time to really do a really nice, you know, nice photo shoot and everything. You know, so you can see the nice images. All right. So let's just say they're going to select this one. You go into this, complete the booking, and in this property, you can see they're adding other items, like they have these champagne package, you know, the massages and all that that comes along with the package. So that's you know, that you can use other items that you're going to add. Then of course, you know, you can connect directly from your website. And then just another note, we are also just recently finished completion of a integration with a company called Payrock, P-A-Y-R-O-C, Payrock. They are we actually use Payrock services for our own companies, and we've been working with multiple providers. But one of the things that's happening, of course, it's really complex, you know, with the integration of the what's happening on the back end with the money coming in. So when you run a processing, when you process the credit card right now, what happens is any company like us, you would have to go and see how much came in for the month or the day or the week, and then you have to match that with your bank statement. You know how much came in from the, you know, so that's a 2-3 different. I mean, you have to go if you're using Authorize.net. A lot of people use Authorize.net. We provide the interface to Authorize.net. So you have to go to Authorize.net, then you have to go to your bank. So 3 places to check.
We do this together.
What we're doing now is we're basically adding we are adding an interface directly with Payrock, so you can check, you can see if this money went to the bank, or if this, where is the transaction right now, you know, and how much will be depositing tomorrow. So things like that. So that's a deeper level of integration. Of course, we cannot do that with everybody. So Payrock is what we decided to do, so that what happens is you can see everything that's happening in one place within our software. We don't need to go to your you know, your Authorize.net or any other like Stripe or anything. You know, you can see everything right there within the software. So that's something that's being added just recently. And let me just show you one more thing. And I just want to show just a couple things that we've been working on as a sneak preview. I mean, so just make sure this is logged in. Okay, this logged in. Okay, so two things I'm going to show before we take any more questions. I'm going to show you, like, we've been working on a new calendar, new reservation page. I think you probably saw that on our login page, So let me just, if you haven't seen it, I'm just going to do a quick show of that one. We will have this right now. We are testing this with a small group of clients and within our staff, but we'll be adding the general everybody else into this in the next few weeks. Maybe 2 weeks or so, 2 to 3 weeks. I think we will be adding everybody else in here. So you have this option. You can see easily. Much easier. You can easy to move reservations, easy to view it. So this is the room type screen. You can see the different, different ways the rooms are listed, things like that. All right. And so the other thing that really is definitely is the reservations. So if you look on the, let's do a reservation. So this is the reservation screen, and I'm able to, it's a little bit more intuitive in terms of the reservations. So let's just say, okay, all right. And then, here's your room type, number of guests, you add this room. If you click on the calendar, it automatically populates this one. And then here you can actually just type in GID, it will start populating, other people that, with information. It's like the smart search basically. So let's just say JO, and so you can see how you can pull up this information automatically from different guests that are there. So it makes it really simple to use, and this is the one that we're working on. But let me do this. Let me just add one, and I'll show you. All right, and so this is the, let me just say cash payment, or let's just say cash. Maybe we don't have cash payment. All right. All right, and so here's the billing up here. It just kind of breaks it down a bit better. History information, more information, things like that, Easy to change things. It's just a little bit more nicer interface. Right now we have two different screens, the quick reservation and full reservation. We consolidated into one single screen like you're seeing here. And of course the calendar is going to be also updated. We'll have a new, this new way of doing things, and it's easy to navigate. So these are the things. And of course, those who are using POS, we also added the update to the POS. Let me just do this here. You can see it's pretty simple, pretty slick to work, and discount print, things like that has been made. The UI has been changed quite a bit. So we're working on releasing this in the next couple of weeks. And then one last thing, we added this text messaging, SMS text messaging. Also, this option is also available as of today. There's options like if you click on the reservation, so you can go and do this auto SMS, and that will automatically send text messaging. Also, you can apply this for online bookings. When somebody gets a reservation, they also get a text message, and saying thank you for the reservation. This is your check-in, check-out day, things like that. But this is also another option you can do right here. All right, and then all right. So you can also do that here in the Find Reservation screen. You can pull out a bunch of, let's just say you want to pull in today's check-ins, and you can just pull to today's check-ins. And then what you can do is you can send them a text or tomorrow's check-ins. You can just say, I'm going to send them a text, click on send SMS, and it gives you the template. So the templates are automatically chosen first. You can define, just like you do your confirmation. I'll show that you in a minute. Your emails, you can also have a confirmation text. You select the confirmation mail text, and that shows you the information. So this is what's going out in the email. And so you can see this information. Of course, you can go and edit it if you want to, but this message says, okay, booking confirmation, enjoy your stay, things like that. So you can do a multiple, you can check, you can select a bunch of these guys and just send it to everybody at the same time. Or you can do the auto texting option that will directly send them a text once the booking is made. Once you have set it up as a pre-check-in, you can do all the same options you have for auto emailing. You have the same options on the auto text. So let me just show you that 1 second, and I'll stop after that. So let me just go to the reservation letters, calendars here. This is our reservation calendar. If you go to auto email option, this is where you will see this is the SMS when this SMS needs to be sent out. So if you look at the confirmation, if you look at that, you can see confirmation email, letter. I mean, we still are going to do a little bit of changes on the UI, making it a little bit nicer, but pretty much this is the text that's going. It's going to go instantly right after they make a booking. This is the confirmation text, booking confirmation, reservation number, check-in date. So you can edit this, add this. Once this is done, then this will keep sending out automatically from the, just like a calendar. So here's the confirmation letter, right? So if you look at the confirmation letter, this is what's going out. But you can, of course, you can send the text along with that. But I mean, there's a lot of, there's some confirmation text. There's also like these templates you can use. That we have a template option. I don't know how many people have ventured into it. We released this template, I think last year. So here are different templates that you can use. Select this templates, and then you can edit them, edit the content on it. So anyway, that's just a quick overview of the new features that we have added in the last few months. Okay. But mainly we want to really focus on the websites. We are seeing this as a very new kind of change in the industry, and we feel like it's going to be very important for our clients to really make use of the website option and really start promoting that. So once we have the Google update rolled out, then we will have another call with, we'll send it out, of course, in emails, and then through our on the login page as well, you'll have that information, and then we'll be able to enroll people into that Google search option. Okay, that's pretty much all I have from my end. If there's any questions, please go ahead and just jump in and let us know.
Yes, sir. We have a question here. We have our own website, and we would like to match it with your website. So how it will be?
Okay, for the booking engine, are you talking about the booking engine?
I don't have a booking engine. I have only a reservation, which is any guest can make it, and it comes to our email, and we have no this booking engine in this one.
Oh, okay. So we probably want to add a booking engine. What we'll do is we'll take a look at your website, and then we can kind of build the template images and all that with the same look and feel that you have. You know what? I'm going to give you a link. If you don't mind, just enter your information in there, and then we'll be able to. I'm going to send this out. So this is I'll put this on the site here. If you go here, I'm going to also put this on your. So this, just put the registry here. Just click on that. I'm putting it on the chat window right here. If you click on the chat link, you see that. You can see that one. It says share.hs forms. Just click on that one and register that, and then we'll just get in touch with you. What's the name of the property?
Sorry?
What was the name of your hotel? What's the name of your property?
Plaza Athene Hotel.
Say that one more time.
Plaza Athene Hotel.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. We can look at your website and we can match it.
Let me tell you the right. Okay, let me write it.
Yeah. What's your number? Now, I mean, go ahead and just give me a number as well, and then we'll get in touch with you.
What number?
Your contact number, or you can put that in there, or you can just.
Yeah, our contact number is +965.
Yeah.
1846666.
Okay. All right. I think Raj is the one that works with you, so I'll get in touch with Raj. He'll know the details. Okay.
We
Right.
can do it here.
Yeah, Raj is the one that works with you. Great.
Yeah, Raj. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll get in touch with Raj, and he'll be able to get in touch with you guys and let us know. Great. Yeah, please. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think websites so critical at this point. I mean, we didn't think it would be. I mean, people are using Facebook and those options definitely great. But now with things changing in the last 1 year, I think it's become very critical to get on.
Yeah, because actually you have the website, okay, but we don't have the booking engine.
Correct. Yeah, we can work with you on setting it. Yeah.
It's simple website. That's why.
Okay. Great. Any other questions? Anyone else?
Sir, you asked for you just mentioned the basics and the promo for the product for the website. So I would like to know, we have here monthly payment. If it is annual payment or yearly payment, how it will be?
You can choose. Generally it's I mean, like most of our clients that are outside the U.S., mostly they do annual. So it's easier for us. So but I mean, if you need to do monthly, also that's fine. Raj can maybe check in with you guys and you can figure out. And we'll work with you guys.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Sarah, you have anything else you want to say or add to what we've been talking about?
No, I think we pretty much covered everything. And so I would just be curious, the other participants, if there's anything, out of the several things we've shared that you may like to get more information on. Please make use of that form. But any other questions or comments? Just whether you found any of this information useful today?
This is Karen from the Uptide Resort in Pompano Beach, and I found it very worthwhile, and I'm definitely interested in having someone get a hold of me and moving to this upgraded platform.
Great, sounds good. Yeah, and also one more thing, we are pretty close to working. We don't have a two-way connection with Airbnb. I know I see Timberwolf on it. I don't know if it's Christine or who is on it, but I know Christine was got somebody in Airbnb in touch with us. I mean, we've been trying for like months to get in touch with them, but but finally we are at the stage of certification with Airbnb also for a two-way instant booking connection, and so that's also going to be really I mean, of course, Airbnb is becoming a bigger player, so that's be another good addition to our connection for OTAs. So we'll be getting that. Okay. All right, guys. If you don't have, sorry, go ahead.
It's all good news.
Good. Yes, I know we need some good news in this coming out of this season. We're hoping and praying for a better season ahead. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for your time. We look forward to just please register. We'll get this video also to other people that are not able to join us today. Thank you so much for your time. We're hoping that we'll be able to, once we release this, Google and Airbnb will be doing another webinar for you all to join us and learn more from this session. Thank you.